Well, hey, Christ Church preschoolers, Miss Janice here. Welcome back to Kids Online. I'm sitting here with my stuffed animal, Fred, and I'm reading God's holy word, the Bible, John chapter 9. Well, you know what I've been thinking about as I'm reading this story? I've been thinking about how amazing God made you and how amazing He made me. He gave us hands, He gave us 2 ears, He gave us eyes, He gave us a nose and a mouth, and we can do so many different things with each one of these, can't we? I can hold my teddy with my hands. I can listen to music and birds chirping with my ears. I can smell beautiful flowers and a candle that I have burning in my house. I can speak with my mouth. I can talk to you right now. I can eat food with my mouth and taste. Yep, God has blessed us so much with our senses. One of the most important senses we have is our sight. God gave us 2 eyes and we can see, right? We can see the world around us. But did you know that not everyone's eyes work? When somebody's eyes don't work, that's called being blind. Today's story is all about a man who was born with his eyes not working. Yes, his eyes were open, but everybody close your eyes for a minute. What do you see when your eyes are closed? Do you see anything? I see a little bit of light, just a little bit, but I can't see anything in my room. I can't see Fred. I can't see my Bible. I can't see anything. Well, that is just like the man in our story today. He couldn't see, so it made it really hard for him to do a lot of things. But that was just about to change. We're going to hear in our lesson all about what Jesus, God's Son, did and changed this man's life forever. Well, one day Jesus was walking with his friends, the disciples, when they saw a man who was blind from birth. That means he'd never been able to see. Jesus did something unusual. It says he spat on the ground and he made mud. You ever play in the mud? He made mud. And you know what he did with the mud? He put it on the man's eyes. Well, next he told the man to go wash the mud off. Well, what do you think happened when the man's eyes were washed in the pool? When he washed that mud off, anybody want to take a guess? That's right. He could see. Jesus had done another incredible miracle, showing himself to be God's one and only Son. Did you know Jesus came into the world to wash away our sin? And you know what he did in that man's life? He not only made the man able to see with his eyes and see the world around him, he made the man able to see the sin in his life that he needed to have forgiven. Well, the man in today's Bible story, he couldn't see anything, could he? Until Jesus came and he did an incredible miracle. Did you know sin does the same thing to us? Sin keeps us from seeing the things of God. But Jesus calls himself the light of the world. That's today's Bible verse. When Jesus came, he came so that we could see our sin problem and that we could have our sins washed clean and that we'd be walking in the light. And Jesus is the light. All right, well, today's Bible verse is John chapter 9, verse 5b. Can you say that? John chapter 9, verse 5b. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Can you try that? I am the light of the world. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I hope you come join me next week here at Kids Online. Bye, kids.